Hi folks, I'm Modulus. Today I'll be bringing you a video on the update and also completion of the flight deck crew and carrier tractor from Fujimi at 1/72 scale. So it's been 2 weeks and again I underestimated this kit. I thought it could be built in a week, but took 2 weeks. So I got everything laid out here, the figures and the tractor. So let me just go into some details and show you the figures and the tractor. So mainly this kit, a lot of paint, paint jobs. So really took quite a bit of a time. So let me just get into this this tractor, the MD3. So basically kit was simple, but the painting was a bit difficult. There was some masking for this the top where there's a dark gray color, and there are a few additional things which I've done. I've added the word Ike. I've seen this in a lot of the photos, so but I don't really know what it means. Probably it could be a nickname for this tractor. If anybody knows, you can tell me what's the meaning of Ike. So yeah, I hand painted this this word here, and then there is one additional thing, which is this little handlebar here in red color. So this is a brass piece. I drilled some holes here, 2 holes, and I stick it in with super glue. And I've seen this in the photos too. I think this is probably, to tie down the vehicles on the deck so that it doesn't move. I didn't do anything on the bottom, is as it is, and probably it should be black, but I painted it in yellow, and it's just hollow here. I'm not too concerned about the bottom. Okay, so the thing about this tractor here, in my kit review, again, I think Mike has been advising me a lot about all these aircraft carriers since he has been on 5 aircraft carriers in real life, so he's full of experience. So he mentioned in my kit review saying that this hose over here should be going to this version, and it does make sense because this hose is the air hose to start up the aircraft. So I'm sure this big part here is the compressor that blows the air out. So if it's on this tractor, there's nothing at the back here. This is probably just a towing tractor. So yeah, Mike was correct, and I did see a lot of photos where the hose is sitting on this version, which is longer at the back here, and there is one hole here. I think this is probably where the air is sucked in. So for this tractor, there will be this hose sitting on top. I have not glued it, and for this hose I have sort of deformed it a bit. I use a lighter to heat it up and deform it, because the original shape was too rigid, didn't look so realistic, so I've deformed them up since it's a hose. So this hose will sit here, and there is this thing. This is actually supposed to hold the wheels so that it doesn't move. So there was 2 of these given, I broke one. So, and this will probably sit here, and this is the towing bar, which usually sits on top here when it's not being used. So that's how the this tractor is. And there are 2 decals in the inside here. So that's how I've built it. I built this version, which I think looks the nicest, you know. And then, okay, coming to the figures, the painting was a lot of work. I'm not too fond of figures. I try to avoid figures, but since this is a diorama, so this is the figures. And for the colors, I did not have the most of these colors indicated here. So I had to, mix a lot of paints, try them out, and try to get the best colors which matches these on this illustration here. So we got this shirtless guy here, and okay, so looking at this, there are 3, 2 in the green vest, 2 in yellow, and there are 4 in the blue sailor uniforms. And this guy here is the driver for the tractor. And there's 2 pilots. So for these pilots, I did add a little bit of decal on the helmet, just to make it look a bit more interesting, like here. So yeah, so these are all the crews, and over here there are 2 more, and these are something not from this Fujimi kit. It is from this NATO pilot and ground crew from Italy. I bought this with the intention of building a diorama for the A400M, but it didn't materialize. So these figures are still there. So I thought of having 2 more additional figures. And the reason why I wanted this guy here in a sitting down position is because I wanted to put him over here on this this hole. And then I realized that this hole is actually way much oversized, because if we look at this guy here, it's just too small. Because if you look at the real photos, this control, I forgot the name, some launching control area. According to Mike, basically he's adjusting the steam catapult's propulsion force based on the aircraft weight. So he's actually taking readings from the pilot. So anyway, if you look at the real photo, this hole is way much smaller. So I think this deck has the dimensions are not accurate, I believe. But anyway, I'm not gonna adjust anything. I will just probably put him there. And then this guy here, I thought he was actually holding something for the signal for the aircraft, but I thought this guy would be a good position to be doing the thumbs up thing for these flight jet blast deflector plates. I think when it goes up, they signal the plates are up by showing their thumbs up. So that's my intention for him. And the rest, okay, so I am not sure where's the position I'm gonna place them. I'll figure that out once I have the aircraft done. So the thing that I cannot figure out at this moment is okay, so this kit does not indicate there's a problem with this instruction here. They don't really tell you where all the decal goes. In fact, they just give you these few markings, and the rest wasn't given. So, but if you look at this photo, this illustration here, on this tractor there is some markings like these. So I did follow that and stick it there. It's not focusing. Okay, so these two decals, and like this is not indicated, but I've seen on the photos, the real photos, so there is a do not sit decal here, and I think this was indicated, and the rest probably not. And there were a few other smaller decals, and I didn't know where it was supposed to go, but I saw this on the illustration. Over here is mentioned AG officer, but the decal is AC officer. So is it aircraft officer or AG? I'm not sure. Aircraft gear officer. But there is one more decal here I'm gonna show you. I'm not sure if you can see this. It's a wrong spelling. It's supposed to be director, I believe, but it is a wrong spelling. And I don't know where this decal is supposed to go. Is it supposed to go on this other guy, the yellow vest guy? Or there is this one guy here with the gray vest. So these colors are according to instruction, but I've never seen a gray vest guy on the deck. And initially I thought this guy would be the director, but I'm not so sure now. It could be the yellow vest guys. And if you look at this guy, he's actually holding a huge, I think this is more like an intercom kind of communication system. But I believe this is not, this is somewhere in the 80s, 90s, not currently, I believe. Yeah, so anyway, this kit is from 1988, so it was probably made based on that era. And in fact, these the crew's uniform colors are also different if I look at the newer photos on the internet. So I guess they have changed. In fact, their pants are like dark brown or something, but these are indicated as field gray and with a green vest. So, and I don't see any blue uniform sailors in the recent photographs. So I don't know, probably, you know, the time error is different. So anyway, yeah, I don't, you know, I'm not too concerned about, you know, to get it exact as which time error. But it could look different, could look strange, because the F14 that I'm gonna be building is probably the version from year 2002. So I don't know if in 2002 they were having this kind of uniforms. But yeah, these are my findings and how I have built it. So yeah, a bit late in my update, but anyway, okay, so this is done. And oh wait, before I forget, one more thing. There is this decal JPJN, and I don't know where this goes. It is not indicated on anywhere on this. So yeah, I guess if anyone knows, maybe you can let me know. Maybe this is for the fire engine version. So anyway, this is done, and next will be the this F14 coming up on the build. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be back for more updates. So I hope you like this video, and as usual, happy modeling, and cheers for now. Goodbye.